Peace, y'all. Happy day to you. I hope that y'all don't hear all the noise that's going on in the background. I tried to wait until a time where all of that would not be happening, but that ain't happened. So, but it's going to be great. It's going to be an amazing reading. I want to do a week ahead reading to see what our January, listen, honey, I'm ready for summertime, okay? January 20th through January 26th is going to look like. Reminder that the full moon in Cancer was yesterday. Well, yesterday for me. By the time y'all see this, it will have been a few days ago. But it was January, what's today? So January 17th, yesterday. Very intense, emotional day. Not just for me. I noticed it in my atmosphere and people reaching out to me. Like, I need a cleanse. And I'm like, yes, Cancer, water, healing, purifying, nurturing. Get what you need. So we are also in Mercury retrograde, aka Mercury in her microbraids, aka Mercury with her Gatorade, and we are encountering shifts and changes. We are encountering lessons that have not yet been fulfilled or completed. So that might look like people coming back from the past, whether it's family. I don't know why I just heard church, who that is for. Whether that is job opportunities and marriages, relationships, cultural practices, whatever may have happened in the past, or maybe you have walked away or stepped away from, might try to reintroduce itself during this time. So just be mindful of that and be present in it when it does happen, so that you don't make hasty decisions, ones that you will regret, especially once Mercury decides to take out her micro braids and go direct. All right, so let's do some deep breathing. Sit up nice and tall if you're sitting in a chair, or sitting on the grass, on the curb, in your beds, on the couch. If you're laying down, just feel yourself. If you're in the car, in the driver's seat, just feel yourself present and solid and stable. If there's noise going on around you that you're not able to turn down, just tune it out and just be present. Don't judge it. Don't judge the thoughts. Don't judge the sounds or the noises. Just be present in this moment, because everything you need is right now, and it's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it is perfectly fine. All right, deep inhale, cleansing inhale through the nose, filling up the belly with rejuvenated, fresh energy, a reset. And as you exhale, you are releasing old energy, old breath, old oxygen that just doesn't serve you anymore. Continue this cycle for as long as you need to. If you need to go longer than I am in this video, you know to pause this and get what you need. Take your time. Another deep inhale through your nose, a refreshing inhale. Send love and light, send energy, cleansing, reset energy to any parts of your body that is tense, that is in pain, that is aching, sore, that is sad, that feels disempowered, that feels like it's energetically lacking. Send love, send your breath into those parts of your body, any place that is tight and tense. Release it, release it, release it. It is okay to release it. You don't need it anymore. The angst, you don't need it in this moment. Last one, deep inhale with intention. Set your intention for this week. What do you desire? What do you want to come in? What do you want to release in this next week? Inhale that and release any obstructions or any lies or storylines that would obstruct your path to your heart's desires for this next week. shake out any tension you have in your body. If at this time you had your eyes closed, feel free to open your eyes and come back into this space. All right, y'all. Let's do it. Let's pull a couple of cards. We're going to pull a few cards. January 20th, 2022 through January 26th, 2022. All right, so let's see what Spirit wants to share with us during this time. You can interpret this as something that you need to release during this time, something you can invite, some information that you might not be aware of that might be coming through. Discern whatever it is that resonates with you, as this is a general reading. Don't force it to resonate, and also don't resist it when it does resonate. Okay? Also recognizing that time is not as restricted and as rigid and as linear as we experience it. So this could be something that may have happened recently, or maybe will happen a little later than just this next week. Okay. All of these knights. So you have some swift movement, swift energy. You have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. This Knight of Swords feels like misunderstandings for somebody. Misunderstanding a person, somebody you're in a relationship with. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It could be you. This came out too, hidden agenda. But yeah, this feels like there's some uncertainty, feeling off kilter. You might be a master at some things that you're usually on point with, but again, remember we are in Mercury retrograde, and remember that Mercury governs communication and technology. So if you're feeling a little wonky, a little off, whether it is work, whether it is in relationship, whether it is with yourself for your dreams, you feel like things are a little weird, please keep that in mind. Mercury is not superstition. It is literally planets doing planet shit, you know? So when we allow or align with, not allow, because again, Mercury gonna do what they gonna do. When we align with it, it gives us the opportunity to be present and to work less intensely, like, right? Like the intensity of what the strenuous work that we put in, it's less hardcore. We're not wasting as much energy, because it's like you already know to slow down, you already know to double check your work, you already know that communication might be a little whack, a little weird, and it's fine to still react to it or respond to it, but don't let it overtake your energy. Also, this Knight of Pentacles, during this time, things might be a little slower progress wise. Just know that you are laying the foundation, you are laying the groundwork. Everything you are putting in is coming back to you. It's not, it might seem slower, delayed. Just know that it's happening though. What's typically going to happen is once Mercury goes retrograde, or maybe even sooner, especially if you've already started this process before Mercury, as Mercury goes direct in about a month and some change, you will notice what I just saw a vision of was like Mario, you know, the coins going ding. Those will start to, it could be literal money, it could also represent progress and just the seeds that you've planted starting to really grow and blossom, and you're starting to see the fruit of that. So just know that everything you're putting in during this time, you might not see the fruits right now. It is okay. You are doing the work. It is happening. The high priest. Oh, let's go ahead and pull something from that. Pentacles. Alignment. There it is. All right, just know that you are, if you don't feel grounded, get grounded. If you don't feel aligned, get aligned. That is what your sanity is going to be during this time. High Priestess. High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, so again, there's confusion, there's misunderstandings. You might be challenging your intuition, feeling like, yo, maybe I was wrong or maybe I was off. Be mindful of somebody trying to gaslight you. Don't give into that. Trust your instincts. And, you know, they say double check your work during this time. Also, I mean, be mindful of, of who's around you and what's happening. Exciting news, repeating the past, new career path, and more to be revealed. So, it sounds like quite the mysterious week ahead. Just know again that with all of this information coming through, you have to go back to your source, whoever your source is, yourself, the universe, the divine. For me, it is the divine. That is the core. Like, that is the hub. That is the portal, and everything else is comes through that portal. Yeah, I really do feel like some of y'all a little confused this week. It's like a little slow, and that's okay. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. This is literally what this reading was about. It's like there's confusion, there's disruption, you feel off, there's something that you might usually be strong in, your gut feelings might be challenged during this time, during this next week or so. And that is fine. Again, you don't have to judge it. Don't stay there though. Like, again, don't let nobody gaslight you, even yourself, against believing or trusting what you know to be true in your spirit. If you need to confirm something, yes, you and I can do a one-on-one reading, or if you know another intuitive, and then you know yourself. Trust yourself. You can do your own reading. You can go into meditation, go into nature, talk with the sun and with the moon, harness all of these different resources that we are blessed with, that many of us were taught, it's wrong and bad, right? But when you recognize that all of this is here for us, the animals, the trees, just water, especially water. Water is a conduit to receiving downloads, spiritual insights, gaining insights, and cleansing and clearing. So get to some water if you need to, or stand in the shower, or turn on the kitchen faucet and ask for clarity and insight. Cleanse out any disruptions and distractions. Also trust in your community. If you have community that is fortifying during this next week, you can reach out to them, all right? Okay, something told me to check the bottom of the deck, so I have to listen to something. Bottom of the deck was the Sun card. It shows up in reverse. It lets you, what the song, of course, I heard was, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollars that tomorrow, in other words, there'll be sun. So, even in reverse, the sun is still a delicious card. It's hopeful. It's like you can always find the light and the hope and the inspiration in any and everything that you're going through, all of your challenges, even amidst the annoyance and the confusion that is taking place. You can always find your grounding and your peace. And if you got to block somebody for a week, do that. Just center and commit to your sanity and your peace. Because if you don't, then what? What's going to happen? Some of us spiral a lot quicker than the others. Some of us rebound quicker or take longer. And that's okay. Ain't no right or wrong way to do it. Know yourself enough to know that is it worth it for you to not center yourself and your peace and your sanity. It ain't worth it to me. For me. Okay? And I'm patient and pretty like this. But once I'm done, once I'm like agitated or just really off center and out of alignment, it's a downward spiral. Or it's an upward spiral. As Abraham Hicks, it's like going uphill is harder than it is going down. So, yeah, go downhill. Just take the fall, let it happen. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to go upstream. Just go downstream and just let it happen. Let it flow. Everything will fall into its place. Even if that means falling, you're hitting rock bottom, it is a-okay. Because at the bottom of rock bottom is the sun. Especially when it's in the upright. But right now it's in the reverse. Again, just ride the wave. It is all working out for your good. And that's what I get again from this Knight of Pentacles. You're putting in the work and the intention, and the lessons that are needing to be learned during this time are going to carry over into your next season, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor. And it's going to be rewarding. It's going to be great. Again, if y'all want to do a one-on-one reading, you can email me, mellowneptunewaters@gmail.com. Follow me on TikTok and all of the social medias, Instagram, at Mellow Neptune Waters. Go to my website, mellowneptunewaters.com. But until then, stay dope. I love y'all. Bye.